I'm gonna be a champion. Yeah, I got what it takes. Risk it all, make my own fate. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All the glory and the fame, just sitting in my own plane. I'm gonna be a champion. Silhouettes in the spotlight, cash falling from the sky. Yeah, I'm gonna be a champion. All it takes is one night for me to turn around my whole life. Say it's easy coming up and trying to be the best. I'm calling bluff, you looking tired, man, you need a rest. You trying to graduate ahead of class, cheat the test. Homie, I ain't even trying, I just be the best. Championship rings, yeah, I got a few. Gold medal, first place, what I gotta do. Hard work, dedication, never quitting, now you looking at a champion. I'm gonna be a champion. Yeah, I got what it takes.
What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 318 of Community Universe Mode in edition number 81 of Monday Night Fusion live from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Fresh off of that week break, fresh off of Emergence, and now in our final 2 weeks of 2018 here in CMV. Next Sunday going to be our final pay-per-view of the year. Homecoming and shaping up to be one hell of a card. Action-packed card here tonight, as always. I was getting things underway with some singles action. And Big Gumble giving me my first bits. Yummy, yummy bits, ya boy. Now a Twitch affiliate. You got them bits, give them to me. Bless Papa Gumble, christening the Bit Jar here in CMV. What up, Josh? What up, Tim? Hello, everybody. Suntan, I saw you in here a bit earlier. Sneaking around. Bits are currency on Twitch, Josh. I honestly have no idea how they work personally. I don't know how you get them. You'll have to have Gumble, because obviously he has them. And if you are a member of our website, communityuniverse.4motion.com, you got a preview of the match card. You might be expecting Shanaz Andoni versus Paul Devine to be opening up the show, but as we found out a short while ago before the show began, Paul Devine and general manager Johnny Sampson's corporate office, which is obviously out of the state back in Hartford, Connecticut, we're in New Mexico tonight. Paul Devine is saying he's not going to be a part of the show and made demands of Johnny Sampson, not only saying that he's not going to be here tonight, but also wanting Johnny Sampson to change a symphony of matches. He wanted Chris Andrews not to defend his tag titles tonight against Desolation, which he's set to. He instead wanted it to be him versus the Bloody Brit one-on-one at Homecoming for the tag team titles. He also wanted Travis King to be going one-on-one with Reese Matthews tonight, which Johnny Sampson actually went through with. I guess he decided that was a good-sounding matchup, so that's our main event. Along with demanding that his title rematch come the night after Homecoming in the new year in 2019. Johnny Sampson responded by saying, "You don't make demands, Paul Devine. You're not Brett Angel. Stop trying to be. You never will be." Getting a couple of digs in there. And also saying, "Devine, if you ever disrespect me by coming into my office, breaking into my office, drinking my coffee, not coming to a show that you're scheduled to appear at," which he's done several times this season. Big Johnny said, "If you do any of that ever again, I will not hesitate to fire you, Devine." We've seen Paul over the last couple of weeks quote that he's the dying breed. There's very few legends like him left. Johnny Sampson saying, "You are the dying breed, Paul. It's because you're not that good anymore." And the new breed has arrived in the form of his son, Brody Sampson, a physical wonder. We got to see his son for the very first time, and Johnny Sampson announcing that at Homecoming, Brody Sampson will be fighting Paul Devine with Devine's rematch clause for the Undisputed Championship on the line. If Paul Devine can beat Brody at the pay-per-view next Sunday, he will then be entered into the main event, joining Chris Andrews and Reese Matthews, which is our current main event, making it a triple threat. But if Paul Devine loses, his rematch clause will be made null, and he'll have to start his climb back up the mountain, or Johnny Sampson told him, "Get lost. I don't need you. You don't want to be here, Devine. I don't want you here." Let the new breed flourish. Go join your brother on Unmatched if you want to. Reform X-Gen for the millionth time like anybody cares. So Paul Devine obviously had his plans of a takeover, if you will, quickly shut down by Big Johnny as here comes the real #1 Bubba, baby. You saw there Mike Crimson, who Paul Devine sent in his stead tonight, as Devine again is in Hartford, Connecticut right now, or in Connecticut at least. We're in New Mexico. Shanaz's supposed to take on the Asian sensation. Instead, he'll be taking on Crimson. Oh, Tim got them bits on deck. Papa bless. That bit jar filling up a bit already. Bless your heart. I can't promise no lag, though. I actually forgot to reset. I don't want to jinx it, but I forgot to reset my modem earlier, which I usually do for every show, so we'll see if we'll see if we get lucky. I gave Twitch a week break along with myself. Oh, they're doing a little jig there in the front row for Shanaz Zandoni. As here we go, our first matchup of the evening getting underway. Shanaz Zandoni sporting a new attire as we kick off Monday Night Fusion. Stacked card later on tonight. Indeed, Chris Andrews will be defending his Fusion Tag Team titles just 24 hours after defending them at Emergence against Fatal Decision. Tonight he has to defend them against the mountainous duo of Bludgeon and Trauma, Desolation. Johnny Sampson ain't giving him a break, along with berating Paul Devine. Sampson also said he doesn't like Chris Andrews that much, saying he's getting tired of Andrews, taking all these opportunities that Sampson's giving him, chewing them up, spitting them right back in his face, and running his mouth to anybody who will listen. He also took shots at Reese Matthews, saying Reese was never meant to be a world champion. Sampson put faith in Devine, and Devine's ability simply didn't pay off. You get a suplex there by Andoni. Newly solo, Son of Sheik going down to NGW, of course. Last week, Shanaz took a loss to Dallas Chandler, who we'll see in action a little bit later on. Six-man tag team matchup coming our way. Shanaz with a stomp down the lower spine. Crimson, of course, last night at Emergence fought Reese one-on-one for the Undisputed Championship. Put up quite a fight. I was a bit surprised. 7 count by the ref. We're going to get a count out here? Shanaz doing some press-ups, using Crimson as a base. Going to get him back into the ring here. Maybe beat the count. Yes, he is. As I was saying, not that Crimson isn't a talented competitor, but I didn't expect him to put up as much of a fight as he did. Certainly took Reese to the limit, but Matthews is still our Undisputed Champion. He will be heading into Homecoming now. The current main event is Chris Andrews one-on-one with Reese Matthews, but if Paul Devine can defeat Brody Sampson, he will then be added to the mix, making a triple threat. Tonight, Reese Matthews goes one-on-one with the undefeated, the unbeaten perfect specimen, Travis King, the man who currently leads the pack in the 3rd annual Cyborg Invitational, 3-0 atop the brackets after beating Sarasi at Emergence. Mike Crimson, nice soccer ball kick right there as Shanaz is in a seated position. Well, I think that Simpson was referring to the oh, wait a minute. Shanaz underneath the top of the beautiful elbow drop. The opportunities that Andrews has gotten this season. Obviously, the Anarchy Championship opportunities last season in the Chamber. Obviously, now he's the #1 contender is Chris Andrews for the World Championship. And the Bloody Brit, we know he doesn't like to keep his mouth closed about much. The Bloody Brit's a trash talker, but he can certainly back it up. What an upset it was. Huge shocker for him to defend against both Sean Kent, my bad. Ryan Kent had a singles victory over Nick Bunn at Emergence. Sean Kent and Azrael of Fatal Decision taking that loss to Chris Andrews for the Fusion Tag Team titles handicap match at Emergence. Huge upset. See if the Brit can do it again just 24 hours later as Antonio going for that vintage enziguri of his. Mike Crimson well scouted though. Excuse me a moment. I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold. Of course I couldn't get the... Oh! Superplex by Mikey Boy. Of course, I couldn't get the cold the week that I wasn't streaming. Just as the day I start getting a little stuffy, a little bit of a tickle. Oh, and an elbow right down to the top of the head. Like I said, Crimson is a tag team competitor alongside Sebastian Frost of the New Gods, but he's a great singles competitor as well. Shanaz, though, a former 2-time light heavyweight champion, 3-time tag team champion. Crimson with a nice German suplex right there. Oh, look, Tim's got the bit icon now. Shanaz stomped down onto the shoulder by Crimson. Some ruthless aggression on display there. And Crimson not done, but Andoni got a new tattoo, a couple of new tattoos. Looks like he's got a Playboy bunny on his right shoulder there now. I don't know what's on his left. His left arm there. I can't really see what it is. Got himself a new attire, some new tats over the past week. And Andoni trying to, of course, he did purchase that iron mine. So he is quite wealthy now, I'd have to imagine. Crimson with a nice impaler DDT. Driving Shanaz face first into the canvas. And tonight we've also got some more Cyborg Invitational action coming our way. Jaquan Shea, who currently stands at 1-1, going to take on Andrew Briggs, who's currently at 1-2 or 1-3, I believe. I think 1-3 if I remember correctly. As Andoni has Mike Crimson sized up. Oh, but he misses the spinning heel kick. The trajectory, I guess, a little bit off by Andoni. Now he's going to pay for it with a nasty-looking power bomb. Oh, poor Shanaz. That's unfortunate. Going to try to stay in it, though. Back to Sid. Gives it a second go, and this time he takes off Crimson's head. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Shanaz Andoni with a great victory to kick off Fusion. It seems as though Crimson has hit a bit of a rough patch. Not able to put down his former New Gods brother and Reese Matthews at the world title on the line. And last night at Emergence, and now taking this loss to Shanaz Andoni to kick off Fusion. A much needed win for the real number one Bubba, however. He's going to be partying at the Iron Mine tonight. Chicken leashes on deck. Shanaz is a very lucrative businessman. Iron mines, chicken leashes. Oh, get down with it. I can get funky with some Shanaz dance moves, brother. Shanaz Andoni celebrating his well-fought victory. As we now get into our next matchup of the evening, we just realized the audio on my phone is up. Please chill. All right, folks, let's continue on the action here on Monday Night Fusion. As you might be asking yourself, what the hell is Bryce Hurt doing here on the flagship show? But it was at the top of the program that Bryce Hurt, along with Schmitty, former tag team partners on the independent circuit for many years. A couple of the marks in the crowd cheered loud when they came out. But they had a championship coronation party, I guess you could say, championship celebration, whatever you want to call it, together. Of course, Bryce Hurt retaining his light heavyweight championship against Curtis Heist, and Schmitty retaining his United States championship in the main event against Xander Slate. Both men, of course, running their mouths as usual when Xander Slate, apparently not finished with Schmitty just yet, not looking to let their feud die like that, came out onto the stage, but wasn't able to speak a single word as Schmitty cut him off and pretty ran down what he expected Xander Slate was going to say, that it was a fluke in the main event of Emergence, that he wants another shot. And Schmitty went so far as to back himself into a corner, really, telling Xander Slate that if he can defeat Bryce Hurt here in this matchup, then Schmitty will be so kind as to give him another crack at the belt in 2 weeks at Homecoming. Bryce Hurt kind of looked at him like, what the hell, man? Why are you just going to throw me into a matchup like that? But here he comes with the light heavyweight championship draped over his shoulder. Bryce Hurt has his own championship defense coming his way at Homecoming against the former champion, the man he beat to win the title in El Jefe. So Bryce Hurt, a member of the Fusion roster for just one night only. Schmitty, of course, married Johnny Sampson's daughter, and Laura has the GM in his back pocket. Schmitty can pretty much do whatever he wants around here. And here he comes, the OG Dirty Heel. What a match it was in the main event of Emergence between Schmitty and this man for that United States title. Xander certainly gave it his all. Of course, Schmitty walked out here with quite the smile on his face because he tapped out Xander with that nasty sleeper hold of his. And Xander, of course, had his submission banned during the match because previously he tapped out Schmitty not once but twice with it. That ban has now been lifted. Of course, it was just for that matchup, so Bryce Hurt better be on the lookout. Bryce Hurt is submission expert as well, though. He tapped out Curtis Heist at Emergence with that Hurt Locker, that modified crossface. Tim with the killer lines. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Hurt, the light heavyweight champion, toe-to-toe with Xander Slate. If Xander Slate is victorious here in this one, Schmitty has promised to give him another shot at the United States title next Sunday at Homecoming, the final pay-per-view of the year, and Xander right out of the gate with that Luthez press of his vintage maneuver in the arsenal of Slate. A couple of right hooks to follow through, and Xander, we saw a lot of this at Emergence against Schmitty. Just a ruthless aggression by the OG Dirty Hill, stomping away at the hand. Now look at that, boo-hoo-hoo. We know Xander, one of the top trash talkers here at CMV. But Bryce Hurt can dish it just as well. Look at boot right in the face, holding it there. I just stomped right on the fucking dick. Xander grabbed at his knee, but I don't think he connected on the knee there, folks. Bryce Hurt bringing Xander to a vertical base. Jawbreaker to stagger back the light heavyweight champion as Xander. What is this? The two-time world heavyweight champion with a nice Samoa drop. Season 1 veteran is Xander Slate on the hunt to take the United States title from Schmitty. The whole reason behind it is that Xander Slate feels as though Schmitty robbed him of the world championship back at Regicide. Remember, Schmitty was pinned in that fatal four-way matchup by Paul Devine. Xander felt that Schmitty shouldn't have been in the matchup. Now Xander has promised to take Schmitty's title just like Schmitty took his. Goes for some sort of knee strike maneuver there. I'm not too sure. Moves out of the way to Bryce and a Scorpion Death Drop. Reverse DDT, if you will. Bryce Hurt looks like he's going to try to go up high, take flight. And Bryce Hurt, more of a, like I said earlier, submission expert, technician, really a ground wrestler. We don't see him go up high too often. And he's going to pay for it. What a counter by Xander. I've never seen that reversal before. That was pretty dope. Caught him with a freaking exploder suplex. No, Bison is a Season 1 veteran. You're right, Suntan. There's also Salim Ismail over on Genesis. Aaron White, too, is a Season 1 veteran. Sunshine's actually not a Season 1 veteran. Aaron White is the Random Hero Season 1 veteran call. Bryce there with a little kiss. Sent Xander Slate's way, and then the Swanton bomb. Xander quickly back to his feet. Front headlock, going to try to target that leg now as he snaps it forward. Xander Slate trying to slow things down a little bit there. Bryce Hurt breaking free. Nice. That was a beautiful hip toss, actually. Seems to be favoring that arm now. Xander Slate. I don't know what he just countered, but a slick reversal to save him whatever the light heavyweight champion was going for there. No, Chet Taylor is not a Season 1 veteran. He came late into Season 2. Oh, look at that! Rope hung flatliner. Xander Slate's been using often in his past few matches, now soaking in the admiration of the crowd. No, Quantum Omega Z Blizzard, whatever you want to call him, is not a Season 1 veteran either. He came at the start of Season 2. But, well, that Cop Season 1. Not my Season 1, no. Back body drop by Xander Slate. And now Slate wasn't able to use this at Emergence. It was banned in his match against Schmitty. Oh, he's going to try to go for it there. Nice clutch by the light heavyweight champion. Now Uranagi sit outside slam. Now it's Bryce Hurt who's going to look to finish. Can Xander Slate return the favor? He's getting caught with 9-inch nails. Remember, Xander Slate's United States Championship match with Schmitty at Homecoming is on the line here. If he cannot beat Bryce Hurt, he will not get another opportunity at the belt. Lateral press, 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. The veteran able to remain in it. Yo, what up, Explicit? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Indeed, this is match number 2. Kicking off the show, we saw Shanaz Andoni defeat Mike Crimson. Late into this one, Xander Slate looking to mount a comeback. Echo came after Rifted, so he was Season 2. Another exploder suplex by the show as he brings Bryce to his feet. Vintage Xander right here. Couple of clotheslines now, going to tuck Bryce Hurt off the ropes, and a tilt-the-world single knee backbreaker. Bringing Bryce up to his feet, kick to the gut. A new move that Xander debuted against Schmitty at Emergence. Impaler DDT. Oh, not able to capitalize, though. Took too much time, and now the light heavyweight champion with a rake to the eyes, but Xander Slate's eyes rake-proof. A little bit of back and forth. A reversal fest beginning to ensue. They're not going to skip that. And now Xander going to give it another go. Bryce Hurt was able to reverse it earlier on in the match, but not here. No hope for a rope break, middle of the ring. Slayed by Slate, cinched in. Is Bryce Hurt going to have to tap out? Yes, he is. And Xander Slate has secured himself another shot at the United States Championship. Schmitty can't be happy about this. Xander Slate, with this victory here, has earned himself another shot at Schmitty and the United States Championship next Sunday at Emergence, our final pay-per-view of the year. Bryce Hurt certainly didn't make it easy, but Slate by Slate back in the game. Bryce Hurt forced to submit. He is not, Tim. Xander is the very first ever Money in the Bank winner and a two-time world champion. Hasn't held a title, though, in over 2 years. Could that finally come to an end? That dry spell wrap up next Sunday at Homecoming. Xander Slate Schmitty one more time for the United States Championship. As the action keeps on going on, 6-man tag team bout. About to take to the ring. As we see Razor, Windu, Dallas, Chandler, and Gluttony take on Brendan X, Oliver Smith, and Jamari Williams. 3 minor feuds going on currently here on Monday Night Fusion. Gonna come together. Try to let some aggressions out. Sorry about that. getting a bit fuego in here. I think that means hot. I'm not too sure though. It might mean fire. Paul Divine's next match is next Sunday at Homecoming against Brody Sampson. Homecoming card just keeps getting better and better. Now we got Xander Slate versus Schmitty for the United States Championship added to it. Still got a lot to get to here on Monday Night Fusion as well. Still got the Bloody Brick, Chris Andrews, defending his Fusion tag team titles against Desolation, Bludgeon, and Trauma. Still got Jaquan Shea and Andrew Briggs in a Cyborg Invitational match. Our main event, the undefeated Travis King with a huge opportunity as he currently leads the pack in the Invitational at 3-0. He takes on the world champion Reese Matthews, who knows Travis King just a few wins away from winning the 3rd annual Invitational, and we know what the winner gets for his troubles is a united, or undisputed, I should say, World Heavyweight Championship match. Could see a little glimpse of the future, if you will. Razor Windu, of course, a little bit miffed about the way that things went between he and Brendan X and Brendan X's debut at the top of the month. Brendan X got the better of him. Razor Windu ended up getting himself disqualified. So it was last week on Monday Night Fusion. Brendan X's Fusion debut put down Troy Myers. Razor Windu attacked him brutally after the bout. And Dallas Chandler arriving here in CMV, returning after a near 5-month hiatus, trying to make an impact by dismantling Oliver Smith backstage. Smith got a bit of revenge for himself last week after Dallas Chandler defeated Shanaz Andoni. Smith rushing the ring and beating the crap out of him. And then we got Gluttony and Jamari Williams, who have been at odds It all started with an arm wrestling match gone awry between them. And here we go, kicking things off for team number 1. None other than the domestic terrorist Razor Windus, coming upon his 1-year anniversary here in CMV. It'll be exactly a year next month. In just 4 weeks' time at Absolution, where we begin the road to the 5th annual Ascendance with the Royal Rumble match. That's where he debuted last year. What up, Tomcat? Here we go. Joining him will be the baddest man in all the land, Dallas Chandler. Like I said 2 weeks ago, returned after a 5-month hiatus. A pre-match assault on Shanaz Andoni backfired. Since that didn't go his way, he took out his aggressions on Oliver Smith backstage and mollywopped the in-ring veteran, the old-timer. Last week made his in-ring return, tapping out Shanaz Andoni with a brutal iron claw. That's when Oliver Smith get a bit of payback for himself, rushing the ring and beating down the young blood. I don't know what you're talking about. Johnny Sampson and Paul Devine were going at it there. I'm a big Devine fan. I'm also a big fan of this guy, Dallas Chandler. I say he's a young blood, but he's been in CMV, debuted late last season. Of course, he's had that 5 months on the shelf thanks to an attack, or a matchup he was injured in by Caden Kenner towards the start of this season. Dallas Chandler might be beating Hayden for longest entrance in CMV history. And that's pretty amazing to say. I think Hayden's entrance the last time he was on Fusion was like 2 minutes and like 28 seconds or something like that. This has been at least that, if not more. And finally, to finish off this first trio, going to be the personal wrecking ball of the Unholy Alliance in Gluttony. His first time on Fusion in a good while. Mostly competing on live events and reality wrestling. That bulge, though. Ooh, that piano key right there does not feel good in my ears with this mic on. That was very loud. That just pierced my soul. Oh my God! I hate Gluttony now because of that theme. Those piano keys just tore apart my eardrum. And here we go, out first for team number 2. Brendan X, baby. If only Maury were here to say, Brendan, my boy Brendan. Brendan X made his in-ring debut at Monday Night Fusion last week with a victory over Troy Myers, and he was brutally beaten down post-match by Razor Windu, who I guess had a score to settle, even though Windu got himself disqualified in that matchup with Brendan X a couple of weeks back towards the top of the month. This guy's trying to be like Sushi X? I see the resemblance, no doubt. This is Gumbel's favorite call. Certainly I see a lot of potential in Brendan X. Look at that team that stands ringside, though. You got the domestic terrorist, the baddest man in all the land, and the wrecking ball. And now next is the veteran, who I'm surprised is even here, but then again, I can't say that. He's known as the Human Mummy. Let's go over the injuries he's sustained since the start of this season. He's got that knee. First of all, you can see the brace on it, which he's had surgery done on multiple times. He had a dislocated shoulder, cracked ribs, and I think 2 or 3 concussions at this point. Most of the season he's spent in bandages all over his body. Apparently, he's built up a bit of a tolerance because, man, Dallas Chandler whooped that ass backstage a couple of weeks back. Smith just does not stay down, though. And last but not least, complete trio number 2. A man who currently takes last in the 3rd annual Cyber Invitational at 0-5. No hope to place first, no hope to place even 2nd or 3rd at this point. He's still got 2 more matches to come. Hopefully, he can bring an end to his nearly 3-month losing streak here tonight. Maybe get a bit of momentum to take into those final 2 matches. At least finish with 1 win in the Invitational. The king of Kip-Up, the 2-time international champion, still has to butt heads with Andrew Briggs and Travis King in the Invitational. Travis King, who we'll see later on in our main event, battling the undisputed champion Reese Matthews. We're also going to see Andrew Briggs in action in an actual Invitational match later on against Shaquan Shea. Here we go. Referee rings the bell, and it's going to be the domestic terrorist, Razor Windu, starting things off against Brendan X, as Brendan already putting his agility on display with that Hurricane Rana. Razor Windu, I guess, coupled with the fact that, you know, he lost his best friend, his tag team partner, Manwolf, who was sent down to NGW, and then the losses he's been taking just made him freak out. Took out all of his aggressions on X last week. God damn that heel hook, though, right there. That was fucking nasty. And an early tag to Oliver Smith. Now here comes the veteran. Submission expert. Really old school style as he goes right for the knee of Windu. Gluttony sounds like a Harry Potter. But I don't know what that means, Tim. Gluttony standing on the apron, though. Dallas Chandler by his side as Windu going to take Oliver Smith overhead with that fireman's carry. Excuse me, a bit of a burp there. And now a combo of inverted atomic drops. Moon walks over to a tag, does Razor Windu. In comes the baddest man in all the land, Dallas Chandler. The other team got to be on the lookout for that nasty iron claw he used to not even tap out Shanaz Andoni last week. Shanaz passed out from it. He literally just grabs your head and squeezes. Doesn't get much more brutal than that, as now Chandler, what is this? Slamming Oliver face first off the canvas. Overhand punch by Oliver Smith to take Dallas Chandler down, just stomped her on his face right there. That's pretty rude, as now Dallas brought to his feet. Smith's going to close in. What do we got here? Rotation neck breaker. Dropping the back of the head right down onto the shoulder. And now an overhead belly to belly. Oh, stalled last second by Chandler, though. Nice reversal. As now he's going to go for a back suplex. I see a lot of Dallas Chandler and Oliver Smith, not only because they both have magnificent beards, but also they're very similar in the way they compete in the ring. As now it is Gluttony, he's the legal man, the right hand, the personal weapon of Bill Maverick and the Unholy Alliance. Like I said, the whole beef between Gluttony and Jamari Williams started with a simple arm wrestling competition gone sideways. Jamari Williams been in a real rut lately on a nearly 3-month losing streak. Gonna try to bring that to an end here tonight, but Oliver Smith back to his feet, knee right to the face. As Dallas Chandler looks on for yet a cheeky little clap. Brennan X trying to get the CM Universe up on their feet, and a tag to Jamari now. Oliver Smith doesn't seem to be done with Gluttony just yet, though. A good strategy when you're against a bigger opponent. Target the legs, keep them grounded. Gluttony and Oliver Smith have a bit of a history as well. Oliver Smith actually holds a singles victory over Gluttony via submission at figure 4. Little elbow drop, and there's the Kip Up King in action. Taking some time to admire himself. What up, J-Rod? Ready to see bloody justice and singles action tonight? Taking on the debuting Rise. Excited to see that on our live event. Tonight, guys, here on Monday Night Fusion, we've got a debut. Going to be Arthur Rose coming to Monday Night Fusion with a huge opportunity as he takes on the brand spanking new Anarchy champion in Crow. Hook to the midsection there by Jamari to save him from looking like a headbutt. Now a low blow by J-Dub. Right in front of the referee, but no disqualification. This ref very lenient. Now a tag to Brendan X. Out to the apron goes Brendan X. Looking to fly through the air. Take a risk, kind of a weird angle. I don't know what he's going to go for here. Springboard, oh, phenomenal forearm connecting. I don't know where Dallas Chandler and Razor Windu are going here. And now a Lion Salt. Nice combo by the rookie. Rookie Blue, am I right, Topher? Fireman's carry taking overhead. Gluttony wants to get the hell out of Dodge. Tag to the baddest man in all the land. Headbutt. Using his own body as a weapon. Spinning soul kick by Brandon X. So this is a one-on-one match I'd love to see. Backslide driver by X. Grabbing him by the man bun. Dallas Chandler, short arm shoulder block, takes him down. Oh, Gumbel's not going to be happy about this. Vertebreaker, middle of the ring. Dropping Chandler right down onto his neck. Gumbel, how are you going to feel when Travis hits that on Reese later? Ah, another low blow. What's with this team in low blows tonight? Again, the referee being very lenient with this team. As Brendan, this is what we saw him finish off Troy Myers with last week. Planting him face first into the canvas. Will this be enough to finish Dallas Chandler? Razor Windu very wise, giving his tag partner some time by distracting the referee. And that allows Gluttony to make the save. Brendan next going to try to stay on top of things though. Goes right to the top rope. Beckoning for Dallas Chandler to rise to his feet as Razor Windu with a freaking Falcon Arrow there to Oliver Smith. Now targeting the knee as Brendan X going to look to make the tag to Jamari Williams, and he does. Yeah, Chinese places always give you soy sauce. My Chinese place gives me a big bag with literally like 20 sauces in it. Even if I just order chicken fried rice, I get a bag with like 20 fucking fortune cookies and goddamn a million sauces. They just want to get rid of that shit. Slap across the face by Jamari, showing some disrespect, and Chandler just going to take everything this team has to offer. Now some Kiwi crushes by the CMV vet. Final one right to the side of the head. Another kip up by the Kip Up King. Looking to make a tag. Maybe no, changed his mind. Oh, you don't touch the man bun. Back body drop by Chandler. Oh, and Dallas, what's this? Again. Gonna use the canvas as a weapon. Just slamming Jamari face first into it. Ooh, I think Dallas might have been trying to go for that. Ow! Spear by Jamari out of nowhere. Oh no! Oliver Smith takes out the ref, and then Brendan X takes out Oliver Smith, and out Windu makes the save as John Cone gets to his feet. DDT just about killed Gluttony, and this match is unfolding. Jamari trying to stay in control. He has Dallas Chandler right where he wants him. Stretch muffler submission hold applied. Razor Windu going to try to make the save again. Brendan X stopping him. Gluttony, though, coming up from behind to make sure that ain't the end of things. Tag to Brendan X now. Sorry about that. Something took my attention for a moment, but Gluttony and Jamari just can't seem to contain their fucking hatred for one another in this match. Gluttony went over and speared Jamari at the apron. Now Jamari just went and speared Gluttony off the apron. Oh no, Iron Claw applied by Dallas Chandler. Razor Windu takes out Oliver Smith. Jamari having some trouble trying to save Brendan here. No, Windu takes him out. Gluttony just standing there. Oh, but luckily Brendan X able to somehow withstand that brutal hold. Dallas Chandler hoping that he did enough damage to keep down X to the 3 count, but he did not. Just realized I never put the TV on mute after the Kinshasa by Brendan. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Dallas is taking a whole lot of damage in this match, boy. I was wondering why it was so loud this match. Oh, I did mute my TV. GG no re. Yes, MJ Warrior has been deleted from CMV. He was released a couple of weeks back, so Bloody Justice on his own. We're going to see how he fares his first singles match in a while later on in our live event against the debuting Raw. He's going to low blow again from Brendan X. The ref was actually distracted that time. Jamari Williams was talking to him. No clean ring entry for Gluttony. Just getting cold. Dragons. I didn't even see when Gluttony got tagged in, and now here comes Razor Windu. Oh, not done with Gluttony, apparently. Tornado DDT. Dallas Chandler might be out of this one, guys. Bleeding, nasty gash from his forehead there. Barely stay on his own 2 feet. Has to use the ropes, clinging on. Razor Windu putting Brendan X up high. How good it would feel for Windu to pin or submit X in this matchup, but X wants it to be the other way around. Brendan X again with the burning hammer. The young blood flips him over, hooks the leg. There goes Gluttony. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Count the amount of times that Jamari has speared Gluttony off the apron in this matchup, and Gluttony has done the same. Curve stomp by Brendan. Jake. You call him Jake. What up, 702? Coming up next, guys, Chris Andrews puts his Fusion Tag Team titles on the line as the solo holder against the mountainous duo Bludgeon and Trauma Desolation. Still got the debut of Arthur Rose taking on the brand new Anarchy champion. And Crow, Jaquan Shan, Andrew Briggs in a Cyborg Invitational match in our main event. Speaking of the Invitational, the man who currently has the lead, the unbeaten Travis King takes on the world champ. Whoa! I have not seen that move in the game. I didn't know that move was in the game. It was a military press face buster, I guess. And now Dallas looking to show Brendan X how it's properly done. Psycho driver. Razor Windu and Gluttony dispatching him. Jamari Williams and Oliver Smith. Hooks the leg as the baddest man in all the land. 1, 2. No! Brendan X given too much time. I thought that was going to be it right there. Dallas Chandler does not look happy that Brendan X is able to kick out. I don't know what Razor's doing. .702's name isn't Jake. Is it Jake? Oh, yeah, it is Jake. I don't know why I thought your name. I don't know. I forgot there. I guess I've never seen anyone call you Jake before. Look at Brendan. Right back at it again with another dose. Jamari literally just spears Gluttony every time and then just says, fuck you, Razor. Stay out. Brendan into the pin. 1, 2. No, man. Dallas just stays kicking out. Just call him 702 like a normal person. I haven't seen Brendan X hit a pile driver as of yet in his CMV career. So I think you might be thinking of someone else there, Ogon. Oliver Smith scoping out. Dallas Chandler has literally taken fucking a burning hammer, Kiwi crushers, and a slew of other maneuvers here at the hands of the opposite team. I don't know how he keeps on kicking out. The baddest man in all the land just does not want to go down. It's great for Oliver Smith to maybe tap him out with that figure four leg lock if his Dallas Chandler gets the hell out of there before he can, though, and a tag to Razor Windu. Joey Fat You, am I right? A little hip plant there by Windu as he brings Smith to a vertical base now. The domestic terrorist maybe had eyes to finish. Smith wasn't having it. Now Oliver putting him in the corner. He's going to try for here. We're not going to find out. Windu with a back elbow saves himself, taking overhead with the Fireman's Carry. Reversal Fest 1999 kicking up in here. Now it's Oliver who has Razor Windu in a precarious position. Oh, there's that rotation neckbreaker again. Closes the distance, kick to the gut. Oliver Smith going to go for those legs. Shin breaker. Yeah! Trying to soften up them legs for that figure four. Or maybe the butterfly pile driver. Sizing him up. Tucks him between his legs. Hooks the arms. Butterfly pile driver. There goes Gluttony. Brendan X mistakenly attached Jamari, though. Into the pin. Brendan X going to make up for it. There goes Dallas. 1, 2, 3. And Oliver Smith gets the pin. Jamari's near 3-month losing streak comes to an end. Brendan X now 3-0, and Oliver Smith gets a much-needed win. He forgave him for that. As the three celebrate a hard-fought victory with one another, spoiling their respective rivals in this match. All right, here we go. I guess I got the matchy placements wrong. So that means the Fusion Tag Team title match going to be after this one, where Chris Andrews defends against Desolation and Bludgeon and Trauma. Up first, we got the debut of one of the newest signings to Monday Night Fusion, and Arthur Rose, who has a big opportunity. Johnny Sampson obviously taking a liking to this guy. Me, I'm not so sure about him. We've seen him a couple times through Vic Detzer or interviews, and like he seems a bit off to me, a bit a bit unhinged, if you will. I don't know how comfortable I'm going to be sitting this close to him, but we're going to see what he's all about in ring as he takes on the brand spanking new CMV Anarchy champion in Crow. Crow, of course, defeating Bludgeon at Emergence, a huge upset that the majority of the CMV universe did not expect. I certainly, one of them, hit Bludgeon with 2 stingers in a row, aka the Swanton Bomb at the top rope, in order to get the win. Oh. And this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. What is that helmet? Is that a Transformers helmet? Oh, boy. We got another one of those ones, eh? They're like Rex Carter wearing the horse head. His front of his shirt says, "It's not desperation." Something on the back there. I can't really make it out, though. Arthur Rose, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait. No, I can't see it. I can't see what his shirt says. Arthur Rose, now the helmet is off. He's in the ring and ready to go. Tights say 13th. That has no meaning to me, but obviously something to Mr. Rose. Comes the brand new CMV Anarchy champion, ladies and gentlemen. Crow, after nearly a year and a half here in CMV, getting his first taste of championship gold, a huge last night at Emergence. And earlier tonight, Crow actually announcing that he will be holding an open challenge every single week starting next week with his championship on the line, saying he's going to be a fighting, welcoming all comers to take him on for the belt. So that starts next week. Who's going to be the first one to step up and challenge Crow for the championship? And here we go. This matchup gets underway with a bang as Crow showing off his agility with a sunset flip powerbomb. Crow threw the lag switch to deal with Arthur Rose here. And like I said earlier, Arthur Rose obviously getting on the good side of general manager Johnny Sampson to, get his debut match here live on the flagship show Monday Night Fusion and against the current champion and the likes of Crow. Crow obviously going to kick off his reign with a win. Begins his open challenge next week. Who's going to be the first to step up? There's only been one other champion in CMV history who's done in, there's been one significant, oh, wait a minute, what do we got here? Hangman's DDT by Crow. Only one other superstars had a significant open challenge. That was Ryan Kent, of course, began last season and spilled over into this season a little bit, the light heavyweight title. Of course, Kent went 9 defenses that way, the all-time record for championship defenses. There's been others. Hayden held an open challenge when he was Anarchy champion. He lost it in his second open challenge match. That was to Jacob Ziegler. We'll see how long Crow can last. Certainly, I didn't expect him to defeat Bludgeon, if I'm being completely honest, but he did it. That was a gruesome match, too. They beat the hell out of each other. Arthur Rose is going to make a statement, like a stomping away at Crow here while he's grounded. Stomped down onto the lower spine, propped up into a seated position. And a kick to the back. Rose showing some serious aggression here early on. And look at that, punch to the side of the head, just slamming him right into the canvas. Face first, Crow's not having it. Jawbreaker by Rose, gonna send Crow stepping back up the feet, going for a running high knee. It looked like there, but Crow able to keep him at bay with a back body drop. Now back over to the ribs by Rose, charges him. It was a pretty weak drop kick there, but it got the job done. Can't say much about it. Hooks the leg there, Crow early on with a 2 count. Kick to the spine, that seemed to have angered Arthur. Oh, that's some unique offense right there. What was that, like a double chop to the midsection and then double knees to the face? That takes some agility. Rose seemingly can't believe that wasn't enough to get the job done. Perhaps this will be enough, whatever he's going to go for. Arthur Rose's debut. Nope, Crow shuts it down. Not looking to put over that young talent. But maintains control, like a forearm smash, a little twirl out of it. Having some fun is Rose here in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Better not have too much fun, though. Look at, man, Arthur Rose, baby. Crow started this match off strong, but it's an all Rose sense. Goes for a pin, only the 1 count. Elbow down to the top of the head. You're already full, Tim? Didn't you just get your food like 5 minutes ago? Tim took 1 bite. I'm famished. Ah! Yagan! Haraya! Still to come, ladies and gentlemen. Immediately following this matchup, Chris Andrews going to try to do it twice in just 24 hours. That's gonna again! Putting his Fusion Tag Team titles on the line against Desolation, Bludgeon, and Trauma, the Mountainous Men. He did it last night in Emergent against Fatal Decision, Sean Kent and Azrael. He clutched up. Big upset. If anyone could do it twice, it's him, but it's going to be one hell of a challenge. As Crow, what is he going for here? Oh, we've seen him do this before. Package powerbomb. Oh, Crow to the top rope. Looking for the stinger, and he got it. Into the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Took 2 of them in a row to keep down Bludgeon last night at Emergence. But it seems like just that one took it out of the Anarchy champion. I'm going to try to stay in the driver's seat, though. A couple of punches straight to the face of Rose here. Up to the top rope now goes the Anarchy champion. Rose putting his legs behind the top rope. Fireman's carry. This is a dangerous place to be. Senton from the Fireman's off the top there. Now Rose is going to capitalize while Crow is stunned. Again, that chop knee combo. But Crow wakes up realizing he's in a bad way. He does not want to take a loss to some new toe. Bangarang by Crow, going to catch him. Kick to the gut. Arthur Rose has certainly showed us that he can step up here in his debut. I wasn't too sure about it. He's a unique personality. Came out here in like a Transformers helmet, but he is taking Crow to the limit, win or lose. Oh, man. He's been working the legs and arms of Crow all night also. Excuse me. Let's see what he's going to try for here. No, again, Crow shuts down his finisher. That's the second time in this matchup. Can't get the job done. Crow just won't let him. Reverse DDT to get out of that scoop slam attempt. And now look at these knees, man. Reminiscent of the one and only Just Insane. Used to hammer off those knees inside of his opponent's head. That is just with vicious intent, as now he goes to the second turnbuckle, beckoning Crow to rise to his feet. What is the debuting Arthur Rose going to go for here? Crossbody. Was that a crossbody? It might have been a headbutt. I'm not too sure. And now Arthur Rose poking the CMV Universe with a stick there as he lets out a mighty roar. Maybe third time with that chop knee combo. Crow's had enough, though. He says, no thank you, fam. I appreciate it, but two and done for me. Electric chair, sit out power bomb by the Anarchy Champion. That looks like, might be a rope break. Ref doesn't see it. Luckily, Rose going to kick out on his own. I don't know if that's baby oil or some grease. That's Rose is rocking there. I'm not too sure. Crow doesn't care, though. Anarchy Champion wasting time. What is he doing? Just staring down at Arthur. This is a mistake. Crow, come on. You're smarter than this. You don't know Arthur Rose well enough. Giving him a lot of time there to recuperate. Looks like it doesn't matter, maybe. Crow out of the torture rack position, dropping the newbie with a neck break. Now he goes to the top rope. A second taste of the sting, perhaps inbound. Indeed, he gets it. Into the pin to mark his championship reign with a win. 1, 2, oh, wow. I thought that was going to be it. Oh, Crow says, fuck you. This worked at Emergence. Maybe it'll work tonight. Maybe a third one. He's perched up, taking a deep breath. Hey, oh, no, the third one. He took too much time. Arthur Rose moves out of the way of the third stinger, and now Rose lying in wait. He hasn't been able to hit this all match. Crow's counting it. He counters it a third time. What the hell is he going for? That Crow's got so well scouted. My goodness, this match is awesome. Crow is having a tough time putting down the Youngblood, though. Rose is not making it easy. Arthur Rose trying to stay in control here. Pinning Crow face first to the canvas with his knee. Goes for a knuckle sandwich. Crow says, no thanks, I'm full. Back up into the ribs, and now a second taste of the bangarang. And that puts Rose in perfect position. If Crow, oh, he's going to try for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count for the Anarchy Champion as he looks out to the sea of fans here in attendance. Looking for answers. How do I put this guy down? But the fans don't know. They know just as little as we do about Arthur Rose. Crow, nice reversal to take down Arthur there. Elbow to the shoulder, catches the boot though. Now an exploder suplex to take him away. Vertical base for Crow a third time. Oh, I think that's a headbutt. A headbutt and then the double knees. I thought it was like a thrust kind of thing, only a 2 count. A headbutt to the ribs and then those double knees right to the face. The first time we got it like a side angle. Short arm shoulder block. Rose bringing a lot of unique offense to this matchup. But Crow's matching him. Arthur Rose has tried 3 times to finish this matchup, but Crow keeps countering his finisher again and again and again. I don't know what he's going for that Crow has so well prepared for. Scoop slam by Arthur Rose, and now with a 4th time, be the golden one. Yes, yes, yes! What is he trying for? Up in the electric chair, spinning Crow around. Sit out powerbomb. 1, 2, oh, he finally got it, and it wasn't enough. The referee checking on Crow, see if he can continue Arthur Rose to slit to his throat. This matchup, though, man, Rose is really impressing me. Win or lose here. This is quite the debut, but Crow not giving him an inch as he goes for a 3rd bangarang. Middle of the ring, hooks the leg. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Hollow Borton. Crow to the top rope. Third time stayer, missed it! Oh, Crow ain't got that distance though. Rose was too far away. Let's say he rolled out of the way there. Let's not try to embarrass Crow, all right? Oh, he's going to give it another go. A little bit closer this time. Rose rolling in a perfect position. How kind of him, a third sting. 1, 2, 3, and Crow with the win. Crow staggering on his feet. Certainly was not an easy win, man. The debuting Arthur Rose really showing us something. He might be kooky, he might be a bit off. But man, that match was close. Crow with a third sting secures the win. Next week his open challenge begins. Will he end up eating his words and regret issuing that open challenge? Or will he be on par with the likes of Ryan Kent's? We'll just have to wait and see. And who will be the first to answer his open challenge as well will be interesting to see. As here we go, folks. Speaking of championship matches, the Fusion Tag Team titles to be defended here up next. Excuse me for that. I had to get a sip of my, you guessed it, brisk iced tea. Got that on deck always, fam. Johnny Sampson not taking it easy on the Bloody Brit, my friends. In the span of 24 hours, last night in Emergence, Bloody Brit clutched the fuck up when many in the CMV universe thought he wouldn't be able to do it against Sean Kent and Asheville. Fatal decision to retain the Fusion Tag Team titles. Of course, Andrews the solo holder of the belts after Paul Devine vacated his half and Andrews refused to find a replacement. Now he has to do it again here live on Monday Night Fusion edition number 81 against the mountainous duo of Bludgeon and Trauma and Desolation, the left and right hands of Schmitty. And if I had to guess, I'd say that the United States champion probably had something to do with them getting this shot here. Of course, Bludgeon Plooper. Bludgeon, just 24 hours removed from losing his Anarchy title, taking his first singles loss to Crow. Now he has a chance to write down a new championship reign on his resume. Andrews is the #1 contender to the World Championship. Currently, the main event of Homecoming is written as he versus Reese Matthews one-on-one for the title. But as we learned earlier, it will be Brody Sampson, the son of Johnny Sampson, versus Paul Devine at the pay-per-view. And if Devine wins, he will be added to the matchup, making it a triple threat. So Andrews not too sure what kind of matchup he'll getting that opportunity in, but he can't focus on that right now. The CMV Universe on their feet for the fan favorite, the Bloody Brit, not backing down. You got to respect that. He ain't back down against Fatal Decision. He ain't going to back down against Desolation, and not taking anything away from Sean Kent and Azrael, but I think Desolation might be on a different level than them. These two fucking walking brick walls. And handicap matches, they are undefeated. I don't know if that's exactly a big feat, but they've had a good amount of handicap matches this season due to Schmitty, throwing up against his rivals. Can Chris Andrews clutch up yet again? Alexa, volume 6. Oh, Alexa, stop. Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me. Alexa I just started hearing a faint voice out of my ear, and I thought someone was like, what the hell, Alexa? Alexa, off. Oh my God. I heard a faint voice, and I thought someone was at my door. I don't know what I just said that triggered it, but she just started playing my podcast I was listening to earlier. And I was on volume 3, so it was so faint. Holy shit, that just scared the shit out of me. I thought someone was outside my door, you better shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Wow, it was just my podcast running. Bless Alexa for that fucking horrifying experience. Whew, that was scary. All right. Now we go one scary thing to another. As bludgeon and trauma in the ring. Fusion Tag Team titles are on the line. The Bloody Brick Chris Andrews, the solo holder of the belts. Making his second defense in just 24 hours. He did it last night in Emergence against Fatal Decision. Sean Kent and Azrael. Can he do it again? Like I said, taking nothing away from Kent and Azrael, but Desolation are just on a level of their own, really. The left and right hands of Schmitty, who, like I said, if I had to fathom a guess, I'd say that he probably had something to do with them getting this shot here tonight. We know that Schmitty and Chris Andrews aren't exactly two peas in a pod. And I'm sure Schmitty wouldn't mind his lineage, as he calls them, holding more gold. But we can't doubt Andrews, guys. I mean, I gotta admit, if I'm being honest, I doubted Chris Andrews last night in Emergence, and a good chunk of the CMV Universe did too. I thought Fatal Decision had it won. They had the numbers game. It's a handicap match, and I thought Andrews was going to end up, eating his words. He said he doesn't need a partner. He doesn't need anyone watching his back. He watches his own back, but I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to be completely unbiased here, because I would not be surprised if Andrews somehow did it once more. I mean, Chris Andrews, guys, has the champion's advantage. He can retain on count-out disqualification, but he's not going to do that. The count of 7 right there. I thought he might, but of course, he wants to win by pinfall, especially he wants to win definitively. That sit-out power bomb by Britt. Of course, it was Paul Devine that he originally won the CMV Tag Team titles with, defeating Fatal Decision last month, but then Paul Devine at the top of this month vacated his half, saying he doesn't want to team with the Brit. He never wanted to in the first place. He was forced into that situation. Britt was offered to find himself a partner, but he said he doesn't need one. I wonder if he's going to flip me off like he did earlier tonight backstage, like he does every match, it seems. We'll have to wait and see. And now that's Trauma in off the tag, and Britt just going right after him. He is not backing down. He whooped Bludgeon's ass. Now it's Trauma's turn. Apparently two-handed. No, he's just dragging Trauma around like a rag doll right now. Chris Andrews really is just about the same really build and height of both members of Desolation here. Oh, that discus punch here by the Fusion Tag Team Champion. He ain't waiting around, baby. Looking to finish things off right quick. Revenge! Into the pin, but there's the numbers game coming into play. Bludgeon distracting the referee, giving Trauma some time to build up enough power to kick out, and he does. Britt had him down for about a 10 count there. If it weren't for Bludgeon distracting John Cone, it might have been all over right there, a blink of an eye. And Trauma wants to get the hell out of Dodge. Tag back into the former Anarchy champion. Just lost his title last night at Emergence to Crow. We just saw Crow put down the debuting Arthur Rose in a hard-fought matchup going for the military press. Britt says nobody does military press like me, bitch. A seatbelt suplex drops him right on his head. Now going to drag Bludgeon away from the ropes. Going to try for a pin here. Hooks the leg. One. Just a 1 count. We know Britt certainly no stranger to having to defend his title multiple times in a short span. You know, as Anarchy champion, he defended it, like 2 weeks in a row, and then once at a pay-per-view. Of course, longest reigning and most title defenses as Anarchy champion his first reign. Another discus punch, this time to Bludgeon. All about that equal opportunity. Back body drop now. Just Bludgeon and Trauma just tagging each other in and out. They don't want to be in there for long. It's also a wise tag team strategy. They're showing their tag team expertise by keeping themselves fresh, tagging in and out. Of course, Trauma had to finish taunting the crowd first. As the attack dogs of Schmitty taken down. Kick to the back, moves out of the way. Does Trauma. Excuse me, goes for a waistlock. Dodges that, does Andrews. Irish whip now into the corner. What's he trying for here? Nope, back elbow by Trauma. Going to shut that shit down. Irish whip now into his corner. And Desolation having a bad way. Tag out to Bludgeon. And they like to call this M60 launch in the air. Caught with a neck breaker on the way down. Hooks the leg, tries to attack John Cone. John Cone dodges it. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. That's the tradition of Desolation. Every time they hit that move, they try to attack John Cone for some reason. John Cone dodges it, though, every single time. He's become accustomed to it. He's prepared for it now. Now Britt, living up to his name, busted wide open like he is in nearly every single one of his matches. Blood flowing down his forehead, but he's not done fighting. Closes in, takes a jab. Oh, what a reversal by Britt. I believe Bludgeon might have been going for his body block, throwing all 300 pounds just right into Andrews like a Mack truck, but Britt saw it coming, caught him with that wheelbarrow suplex. And now Britt, what's this? Running sit-out powerbomb. That's 300 pounds. He ain't no ragdoll. That is a big man, but Andrews don't give no shit how big or small you are. And this time to Bludgeon. Trauma got one earlier. Will this be enough? Middle of the ring, no hope for a rope break. 1, 2, there's that numbers game again. Sneaking up on the Britt. And look at that, look, cheeky little kick to the side of the leg. Trying to give Bludgeon some time to recuperate. Britt just taking them both on. Might be a mistake. Bludgeon moves out of the way of that kick. Punch the back of the head. Hand wrapped around his throat. Military press. And get into the spine buster. Now Bludgeon just seemingly stalking the Bloody Britt. Waits for him to turn. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there! He was waiting for that. Second time he gets it, just running over Andrew with that body block. Now the Brit, lifeless, put into the corner. Oh no, another traditional maneuver of desolation. Just gonna stomp a mud hole to Brit, keeping it legal by tagging in and out, beating the ref's 5 count over and over and over again. This is just a deadly, sadistic maneuver, stomping on down the sternum, man, the ribs. And now they're gonna finish it off like a torpedo. Double boots. Might have cracked every single rib in the Bloody Brit's body. 1. Only a 1 count. All right, then. Damn, Brit, why don't you sell a little bit? Looks like Trauma trying to he didn't flip me off for a change. That's nice. Hey, he actually flipped off Trauma. Now taking some time to pander to his fans in the audience. That's a mistake. Trauma to his feet. He took too much time. Brit, come on. Why would you do something like that, especially in a match like this? But the Brit's not giving up. He knows what he's doing, baby. Oh, damn. Knee right at the asshole. A third time? God damn, these atomic drops, though. And that ass is hurting. Oh, but that took it out of Brit. Brit ain't done fighting yet. Small package using Andrews' own momentum against him. 1, 2, only a 2 count. A kick right to the side of the head. Gonna whip him across the ring with that bullplex. Desolation having their way with the Bloody Brit right now. The Fusion Tag Team titles on the line here on Monday Night Fusion. Arm drag by the Brit, gonna put down. That's Trauma. Oh, Andrews with blood seeping down his forehead. Revenge! A second time. But he can't make it to the pin as quickly as he can. 1, 2. Oh my God, so close. Here comes Bludgeon, not liking the way that things are going. Gonna try to help out Trauma with another spine buster at the military press. Trauma's still down, though. Trauma can maybe try to crawl over to the pin. No, he's huffing and puffing, man. Trauma, that's the second revenge he's taken in this matchup. Now gonna go for the pin. Look, Andrew's just nicely flopping over for him. Remembered the spot. Only a 2 count. What up, Maury? Maury, you'll be happy to know that Jamari's losing streak finally came to an end in that 6-man tag earlier. And gotta give all the credit into the world to Chris Andrews for even coming out here tonight to defend his titles. And then the performance he's put on. He's bleeding, he's bruised, he's getting his ass kicked, but man, he's kicking some ass himself. Now look at this, full Nelson slams, face first right to that top turnbuckle. I don't know how much that hurts with the plastic mask that kind of taking most of the impact. I don't know what Brooke was going for there. He's not that agile. Trauma just maybe chipping one of his teeth, looking like Jeff Hardy right now. That backbreaker, that sadistic, disgusting crunch. The spine, I heard it from over here. Back body drop though from Andrews. He ain't staying down for longer than... Oh, just flipped off the hard camera. I guess that's kind of to me, he threw away. Oh, revenge! A third time to blow. Oh my God, oh my God. Into the pin. 1, 2. Oh, come on. That's the third time he's hit revenge on Trauma. The third time Trauma has kicked out. Man, Chris Andrews ain't making it easy for Desolation. Desolation, though, ain't making it easy for the Brit either. A regular man would have fallen already off of 1 revenge. Trauma's still standing after 3, and now look at that modified suplex right into the corner, smashing into those turnbuckles. Kick to the gut. Andrews writhing in pain as Trauma brings him to his feet. Into the corner he goes. Bad place to be. Oh, no, they're going to go for the M60. Oh, but this is a traditional maneuver of Desolation as well. Powerbomb and a lariat combined. That would be enough to take down any man, but not going to try for the pin as Bludgeon. A mistake, if you ask me. I would try for a pin every single move I hit on someone like Bloody Brit. Oh, now Britt gonna try to take him to Suplex City. Bludgeon says, no thanks, I've been. How about a suplex for yourself, though? Bludgeon having just about enough. Clothesline floors the Britt right back to his feet. Ducks a clothesline, does Bludgeon. Back body drop. Bludgeon saying, get up, boy. I'm not done with you. And now a spine buster to finish off the comeback. And now Bludgeon ready to break the Britt in half. And look at that. Just mowing over him yet again. Oh my God. Again, Chris Andrews. Yeah, Andrews has hit 3 revenges on Trauma and 1 on Bludgeon. Chris Andrews, though, on spaghetti legs, put into the corner. And this might mark the end. New Fusion Tag Team Champions about to be crowned. M60 for the 2nd time. Trauma into the pin. Bludgeon tries to attack John Cone. John Cone jukes him. 1, 2. No! God, what? Are you kidding? And both Bludgeon and Trauma back into the corner like, what the fuck? But Trauma stays on him. Meat hook clothesline. I gotta count it into a power slam. 1, 2. No. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice from just this match. What a performance by the Brit. Yo, what up, George, my friend? Welcome to Monday Night Fusion in the midst of this Fusion Tag Team title match. I don't know how Britt is still going. Bludgeon dead on the apron. Obviously, Trauma was trying to make the tag, but he couldn't. Stomp to the quad. Now Trauma with a waist lock and a seatbelt suplex takes him overhead. And now looks like Trauma's going to try for it again. Meat hook clothesline being prepared for. Going to take off that head. This time it connects flush. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Misses the soccer ball kick. Andrew's going to capitalize from behind. Counters, though, with a crossbody. 300 pounds down onto the chest. You can see that it hurts. Now Trauma, just a methodical pace. Knife edge chop right across the face. Kick to the gut. Bludgeon still dying on the apron. What's this? A judgment slam. Rarely see that here in CMV. In the corner yet again, maybe trying for another meat hook clothesline, but he's too close for comfort. Instead, gonna put him in the corner. Bludgeon's finally awake, but now Andrews not letting him make the tag. Trauma says, bitch, I'm tagging out. Here we go. A 3rd time. M60 into the pin. Tries to attack John Cone. John Cone jukes him. 1, 2, 3, and we have new Fusion Tag Team Champions. Chris Andrews put up one hell of a fight. What a match, but he simply could not get it done. Twice in 24 hours. Desolation are our new Fusion Tag Team Champions. My God, Desolation didn't get it easy though. Trauma taking 3 revenges. Bludgeon got 1. Andrew surviving 3. M60's not the last one. There you see Trauma trying to attack John Cone. John Cone jukes him and says, nah, let me count this pin right quick. And it's the 3. And we have new tag team champions. And Schmitty's lineage beginning to expand and expand. Like I said, if I had to fathom a guess, I'd say he had his sticky little fingers all over Bludgeon and Trauma. Desolation getting this opportunity. New Fusion Tag Team Champions, ladies and gentlemen. What kind of condition will Britt be in for his title match, whether it is one-on-one with Reese or Paul Devine in the mix to make it a triple threat next Sunday at Homecoming, our final pay-per-view of the year? Britt better rest up because he just took a whooping, but he gave one as well. Sorry about that. There's a dog barking next door. Ralph and Sugar going crazy over it. George, if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure George Hunter was on Genesis last time that you were here. Hang on 1 second. Alright, my bad. Make sure that dog stop barking. Is it your dog? Did you finally drop him off, Batman? Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode of Monday Night Fusion it has been thus far. We just crowned brand new Fusion Tag Team Champions. And still a whole lot more to get to here tonight. As our co-main event is set to get underway. Cyborg Invitational matchup coming on as Jaquan Shea, who currently sits at 1-1 on the brackets, Genesis is on Fridays, George, indeed. Reality Wrestling on Thursdays. Jaquan Shea at 1-1 still has a chance to. He's still got 5 matches left. The Invitational could finish at 6-1. That could put him in second or third, get him a mid-card or a tag team title shot. Maybe even first. And that depends if Travis King takes a loss, though. King, of course, currently leading the pack at 3-0 after defeating Sarasi at Emergence last night. He's still got 4 invitational matches to go. In fact, Travis King has to take on both of these men, I do believe. He hasn't fought Jaquan Shea or Andrew Briggs yet, I don't think. We're going to see him actually up next in our main event. Huge opportunity for him, perhaps a peek at the future, what may be when he takes on the undisputed champion and Reese Matthews. Sorry, I had to mute my mic again. That freaking dog barking next door nonstop. I don't know what he's barking at, but he's getting Sugar and Ralph all riled up, or maybe they're just excited for this matchup. Jaquan Shea with some dirty heel tactics there. About 20 seconds into this match. uncovering the top turnbuckle and exposing the harsh steel that lies beneath. Ralphie Sugar, come on. What's the big idea here? Maybe that dog next door just wants to watch some CMV. His owners won't let him come over, though. Ooh, nice counter by Briggs there. Looks like Jaquan was going for a back suplex, and Briggs caught him with a bulldog on the way down. Now Briggs, a former two-time light heavyweight champion, who I believe is currently 1-2 or 1-3. If someone can go check the brackets on the site there, it's in the Superstar Outlook for me. I think he's 1-3, but he might only be 1-2. Either way, he really needs a win here. So that's the story of it all. To start himself. Well, if he is 1-2, a win here will make him completely even. If he's 1-3, he can at least start to build up a couple of wins. Ralph, come on, enough already, guy. What's the big idea here? Be quiet, huh? Jawbreaker by Briggs, gonna take him back a couple of steps. Jaquan, though, catches him. Teardrop suplex. Two high flyers going at it. Well, Andrew Briggs certainly, I don't know if I call Jaquan Shea a high flyer. He can certainly fly high when he wants to. I don't really know how. Oh, he's going to the top rope right now. That top turnbuckle that he exposed about 20 seconds into the match. Gonna leap all of it with a 630 senton attempt, but Briggs moves out of the way. Nice kick to the midsection. Oh, Andrew Briggs going to retaliate. Like I said, Andrew, a former two-time light heavyweight champion, CMV veteran. Jaquan just debuting at the top of this season. He's got himself about 6.5 months logged into his CMV career thus far. Working on the leg right now is Andrew. Okay, Briggs is 1-2, informs me, does Tim. So if he wins here, then he'll go even. If he takes another loss, though, be even further in the hole. Jaquan Shea virtually pointless as he is 1-1. Go positive here with a victory. Jaquan bringing Briggs to a vertical base, and a shout out to his former tag team partner Jamari Williams with the Kiwi Crushers rapid kicks to the chest. 7 in a row, and that final one, I'm going to crack him right in the side of the head. Jaquan has already put Jamari down in their invitational match. That was his first one. He's going to lateral press now. 1, 2. This is not Jaquan's only invitational matchup this week. This Thursday on Reality Wrestling, he's going to take on Sarasi. That's going to be a really good match. I'm excited for it. Jaquan looks to bring this matchup to an end. Go 2-1 with a brain buster. Gonna make sure there ain't no rope breaks coming into play. Lateral press for Briggs. Go further in the hole. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Too much time wasted by Shea there. Briggs able to build up enough strength to power out. And Jaquan didn't hook the legs either. Rookie mistake. Yeah, you're gonna have to make another account. I probably deleted your account. I do cleanups every couple of weeks, so if you're inactive, I delete your account. So you're gonna have to make another one. It's pretty quick though. It's your username and a password. That's all you gotta do. Kick to the back of the spine. Andrew Briggs bringing Jaquan to his feet. Oh, they're going for that Shining Wizard. A vintage Briggs maneuver, but Jaquan shut him down. Now we get a Michinoku driver. Andrew Briggs wiping the sweat from his forehead, making sure the moneymaker's still intact. Just kicking Jaquan. God damn, Jaquan. How about an oversell, my friend? Gosh danga. Forearm smash by Briggs. Another forearm smash. Ducks the clothesline attempt and a snap Pele kick. You blinked and missed it. My goodness, and Briggs, second time he's going to get it. Shining Wizard. The maneuver that brought him his 2 reigns as light heavyweight champion. A maneuver that might make him 2-2 here. Backs up into the corner. Up to the top rope. Arms out wide. Briggs, of course, competing on Genesis for the majority of his CMV career, was traded to Fusion during episode 300. Irish Whip going to put Shea in there. Oh, that exposed turnbuckle! Going to come back to bite him. I actually forgot about it. 1, 2. Oh, and it almost cost him as well, but luckily Shea has enough left in her to get out there. Ooh, they're always going to do it again, though. Dirty Deeds coming back to bite him, boy. He's going to do it again. Oh, he puts him in the other corner now. Going to probably go for his Shining Wizard. Yep. Jaquan loopy as he's drug out into the clothesline. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Andrew Briggs grabs himself the win. Goes 2-2 even now. And Jaquan goes negative now, 1-2. Jaquan's Dirty Deeds come back to bite him. Expose that turnbuckle early in the match. Andrew Briggs uses it to his advantage, then finishes things off with the Shining Wizard short arm clothesline combination. Hello, Batman. Salutations. Great back and forth matchup between these two young athletes. Andrew Briggs using his veteran experience to nab the win. Now 2-2. Completely even. Jaquan now goes negative at 1-2. Still a chance for both men to get to the top of the brackets. All right, George. Just try to stay active, and I will not delete the account. I don't like all that. I don't like account clutter. Really triggers me. But we got that roster section still. Once you get your call, didn't you have someone create your call for you? I think because I don't think you had the game. If so, then we'll have someone create it for you again. We got Gumble, Topher's done it a few times. Maury usually does it the most. But you can ask, see who will create them for you, unless you got the game. I think Hellish made him for you last time. He might still have him. He's not on CC anymore, I can tell you that, but you'll have to ask Hellish. All right, folks, here we go. It is main event time. A match actually suggested by Paul Devine, one of the only quote-unquote demands that Johnny Sampson listened to when Devine broke into his office earlier today. As the perfect specimen, the man who currently takes the lead at 3-0 on the third annual Cyborg Invitational, the unbeaten. 3 months in his CMV career now, he has not been pinned or submitted. Even in a fatal four-way, he's still won. And that is certainly a big obstacle to cross when you're, on a winning streak of any kind. Being in a multi-man match where you don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose. Now he has a huge opportunity, perhaps a glimpse at the future if things all come, down that certain path if Reese is able to retain. Reese is either looking at a singles match against Chris Andrews at Homecoming in the main event, which is tough in and of itself, or if Paul Devine defeats Brody Sampson, he's looking at a triple threat, which he doesn't have to be pinned or submitted to lose his title. A poll on the website this week asked the CMV Universe if they thought that Reese Matthews has proven himself as a viable world champion since capturing the title. A fraction of the CM Universe said they've always believed in him. They always thought he was a great champion. And then it's tied between yes and or actually no, the fraction said that they did believe in him now, that he's proven himself. And then it was tied between no, he's still a fluke, and I've always believed in him. 50-50 between those two options. So the CM Universe kind of split whether or not they think that Reese deserves to be the face of Monday Night Fusion. But here comes a man that Johnny Sampson said himself is the future of the brand. Paul Devine also complimenting Travis King. Getting a lot of admiration, and for good reason, is the perfect specimen. The reason he calls himself that, man. It's if you just made the perfect wrestler in a computer, this is what he would be. He's fast, he's agile, he's stronger than anybody really I've ever seen and seen. Maybe except for Tim LaFave, who coned down Cyclone Joey Bacon that one time. God rest his soul. Papa bless. This man is just everything, just every great aspect rolled into one. But tonight he faces his biggest challenge yet, no doubt. The reigning, defending CMV undisputed champion, who has been undefeated since winning that title. A whole new Reese, man. He has been unstoppable. This is like the immovable object meeting the irresistible force here. As he's got that undisputed championship in hand, had to put down his own brother, his former stablemate, and Mike Crimson last night at Emergence to retain. We saw a lot of hesitation from Reese Matthews in that match to win, to put down Crimson, but eventually he did. And Paul Devine again earlier tonight calling him a disgrace. Reese Matthews said, "I'll prove you all wrong." He's apparently gotten, some of the CM Universe at least on his side since capturing the title. Former doubters turn believers. Reese Matthews, once nothing, now the top competitor on Monday Night Fusion, the flagship show of CMV. Went from live events, went from losing constantly, got one opportunity, and he took hold of it. An opportunity he wasn't even supposed to get. Remember, it's supposed to be Schmitty taking on Paul Devine in that championship match at the top of the month. But after he got involved in that hellacious brawl with Xander, Reese Matthews, a last-second fill-in, and man, he just took that bowl and ran with it. That bowl of cereal, that ball, and ran with it. Whether he's facing Chris Andrews or Chris Andrews and Paul Devine at Homecoming in 2 weeks, that doesn't matter right now. He's got to stay focused on the man across from him, the perfect specimen, the unbeaten Travis King. A win here for Travis King could mean everything. What a momentum boost that would be. A glimpse of the future, perhaps, if he wins the Invitational. And if he loses, well, at least you can say he took his first loss to a world champion. Reese going to stay on his path of destruction since capturing the title. As we start off, this is very unusual in a Travis King match. Usually right out of the gate, he just charges his opponents and goes to work and feeling each other out here. Travis King knows what a big match this is. And Reese Matthews obviously not stupid. He's been watching. He's been hearing about King. He's not going to try to rush ahead of things. There's a back suplex. And Schmitty, guys, letting out a tweet here at Brody Sampson. He says, "You're not the leader of the new generation. I am. Gonna have to give your father some swats later on for saying something like that." So Schmitty not happy. Of course, Johnny Sampson bringing in his son Brody earlier today and setting up that match between he and Paul Devine at Homecoming next Sunday. Travis King getting his head cracked open like a coconut with that knee right there. Irish whip off the ropes, rebounds. Reese catches him with a nice hip toss neckbreaker combo. Love me a good hip toss neckbreaker. Well, it looks like Is that it, 702? Reese brought up to his feet. European uppercut by the undisputed champion. Ducks. Oh, what a lariat right there, though. Travis telling Reese, stay the fuck down if you know what's good for you. Earlier tonight, we saw Chris Andrews lose the Fusion Tag Team titles after hellacious bout with Desolation, new champs in Bludgeon and Trauma. The date is set. Currently, the main event of Homecoming is Chris Andrews one-on-one with Reese Matthews for the Undisputed Championship. We'll find out at the event if Paul Devine joins the fray. Either way, Reese Matthews got a big challenge coming his way. He's got a big challenge in the ring with him right now, though. Currently in control as he lifts Travis King up, drops him with that reverse DT. I don't think I've seen Will Sarasi put up quite the fight against Travis King at Emergence last night, but Reese, I don't think I've seen Travis really dominated like this thus far. Travis can immediately turn that around as I say so. Teardrop suplex, excuse me. Oh! God damn, I heard the crunch of Travis's spine over here. That backbreaker, neckbreaker combo. And Reese gonna try to finish. Oh no, Reese. Scouting Travis out. Flips him around. Knee to the face. Discus clothesline. BFT connects. And Reese ain't playing around, Bubba. He knows when you got Travis King in a bad position, you got to take advantage of it. But Travis King, well scouted by the newcomer. He's obviously watched the tape. Travis King is an intelligent competitor. A thinking man's wrestler, if you will. And now Travis King dropped with the suplex reverse DDT. Reverse STO, rather, whatever you want to call it. It's not a reverse DDT, though. And now Travis in for the win of his career to remain unbeaten in the main event of Monday Night Fusion number 81. Checkmate to the Undisputed Champion. Will this be enough? 1, 2. No, Reese Matthews. Powers, I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of the checkmate before. That's why Travis King is so surprised. Looks like that was just pure willpower by Reese. They just flung his shoulder up like, nah, fam. Travis King right back in the driver's seat. He's got Reese in a bad way now. And what is this? Travis King with a pile driver. Classic pile driver. You saw the way that Reese's neck kind of accordioned right into the canvas. Only a 2 count still. Damn, it's like we're all playing checkers and he's playing chess, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now it's shouting by Travis King, taking his offense up a notch, and Ralph is a big Travis King fan, just like me and Explicit are. I can't contain it, man. My job is, I'm supposed to be unbiased as a commentator, but I'm pulling for Travis King. I'm a big Reese fan as well. This is a tough one for me. Calling it down the middle, though. Arm drag going to take Travis King down. Either Travis King takes his first loss to the hands of the world champion, or Travis King goes undefeated against the biggest win of his career. Reese Matthews, pump handle, neck breaker. Gonna jam that neck up real quick, and Reese pandering to his newfound fans. Live in attendance here at CMV Fusion. Giving Travis too much time, though. It's a big mistake as champion. Rookie mistake by Reese. Back suplex connects from Reese Matthews. Chris Andrews, I'm sure, is watching this one. He's got an ice pack on his head backstage and getting stitched up. And Paul Devine, wherever he is, in Connecticut probably still. I don't assume he got out of state already. Keeping an eye on a TV. Got this countered earlier, not this time. Travis King planted with that Fisherman's DDT. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Oh, spinning Euro uppercut. Reese ran right into that one, too. That was Reese's own momentum connecting with that bicep. Gumbo gonna have to whisper me that, name again. I'll never remember Gumble's Finn name, apparently. Oh, the rake of the eyes. Travis King not afraid to do what he has to do. to get the win. He has certainly been taking a limit as Reese again. Gonna go for that pump handle neck breaker. And that neck has got to be hurting for certain right now. Oh! Oh my God, I looked away for literally a second and I heard the ref's hand hit the mat. That was 3. Reese arguing with John Cone. But the official's decision is final. That was not a 3 count. Wrinkly eyes again. Goes for a forearm smash. Reese shuts that shit down from coast to coast. Hook to the jaw. Closes in. Kick to the midsection. Hook of his own. Closes in. And now it is the perfect specimen. Arms hooked. Oh, butterfly pile driver. Not going to give me that real name, though, but I know what this is called, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit! Fisherman's DDT! His own maneuver is against him. Oh, my God. 1, 2. Oh, my God! Travis King just pinned the world champion with his own finishing maneuver. Holy shit. Holy shit, what a win. Travis King remains unbeaten. Reese Matthews' momentum comes to an end and embarrassed on top of it. What a match and what a monumental win for Travis King. Who can stop the perfect specimen? If the world champion can't, then who can? Reese certainly took him to the limit. That's the most offense I've seen Travis King take. Reese put up a fight. He didn't make it easy, but embarrassed and beaten. The world champion beaten in the main event of Monday Night Fusion with his own move. What a win for Travis King. Paul Devine, I can picture it in my mind right now, having himself a good laugh. Remember, Paul Devine put this match together. He demanded it from general manager Johnny Sampson, the only quote-unquote demand that Sampson actually complied with. Paul Devine's having a good laugh right now as Travis King just beat the world champion with his own move. Yeah, Dynamic, the show just started. No, that was the main event that you're just in time to see. Excuse me for one moment. Gotta get that brisk tea. My voice is about to die. I'm sorry, I just had quite the laugh at Travis Ting. I don't know why. That cracked me up, though. Yes, Maury. New attire Shanaz. Sorry about that. I actually just had my foot on my ankle for so long, my other foot on my other ankle for so long that it's bruised. I was thinking, why can't I feel my leg right now? Oh, because I cut off fucking blood flow. That's why. And we have a newsletter. If I had to fathom a guess, I would say that Chris Andrews is injured. And he indeed is. Straight from the doctor's office, I have gotten a report Chris Andrews has suffered an injury. If I had to fathom another guess, I would probably say that it is a concussion. And indeed, oh no, it's midsection. Chris Andrews with a midsection injury. I did not expect that. I guess the three M60s did that. Not good for Andrews. Maybe he can rest up these next 2 weeks and try to get back to 100%. But, wow, that's not good. That's not good with a world championship match around the corner. All right, let's do this. Let's do it to it. Let's do it to it. Do it to it, do it. New attire Shanaz, and he won, Maury. That new attire gave him the power that he needed. Alright, we have got the Outlaws, which is Big Boy, fucking Duke Marsh to D. Dustin Palmer taking on, oh boy, Sean Kent. Azrael, fatal decision. The power of the Bubba. Oh, guys, another tweet from Schmitty. He seemed to have been real triggered by Samson's comment. If Johnny wants to say Travis King's name over mine when mentioning the future of this business, I want to be the one to prove him wrong. Travis King versus the greatest professional wrestler on the planet today, next week, in a handicap match. Wow. Wow. Of course. Of course. Sorry about that. Dog was barking again. So Schmitty challenging, but I'm going to say making it official because, again, married to Laura Sampson, he's got Big Johnny in his pocket. Of course, Schmitty saying, oh, he's not the best, I'm the best, I'll take him on in a handicap match. So I got to assume he'll probably have bludgeon or trauma at his side when they take on Travis King. Can pretty much, I'm just going to confirm it for next week because I'm sure Schmitty's going to take that to Sampson and Sampson's going to comply. So that's another big hindrance for Travis King, but Schmitty might eat his words, just like everybody else who has stepped up to Travis King has. Okay, let's see. And then it is Rise making his debut. Taking on Bloody Justice. Gotta give him that dank attire, though. Remember when Teddy Long managed Rodney Mack? I bet you don't. Remember when Teddy Long was a referee? I bet you don't. All right, we need some winners. I think Gumbel went and hung himself. So Tim Borton, are you still here? I don't know if Echo's here either. Whatever winners I get first. You know what, Gumbel? You gotta have faith. And another tweet from Rise, guys, says, "From the ashes of the battlefield, from the desolation of war, I rise." It doesn't freeze every time. Oh, look at that reset. Universe having a laugh, though. I didn't even see that before. All right, so who do we got? Tim and Ogon? Is that who won? So Ogon, I'm going to assume you want Matt Devious. It's your only fusion call. I literally read that, 702. Read that tweet. Listen with your ears, guy. Tim, who you choosing, fam? Alright, so we got Matt Devious. We didn't get to see him debut the other time because the shit dick froze. Samuel Boone's dead. I already deleted him. He fell down the stairs and hit his head, remember? I did read it, 702. And I said Oliver Smith is already embroiled in a heated rivalry with Dallas Chandler. All right. And then I had a cheeky laugh and I said, haha, Jaquan Shea, vintage 702, not knowing what's going on. Luke Scott is on NGW explicit. Yeah, he's got a match on the next card, I believe, if I'm correct. Sarasi. All right, that could be a good match. Sriracha sauce. I would say let's see if there's a party, but I feel like I'm just gonna get a lot of sass from Gumble. Echo, what are you doing? Invite me to a party. Well, maybe we should sneak into Alvius's. Who's he gonna party with? Nobody that I know. Oh, Slimer's in there. Not gonna do that though. Gumble's not even on. Where you at, Batman? Echo, what are you doing? Playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands? I guess I'll just be all on my own again. No one here beside me. Whatever, I don't need anybody. All right, let's see where we're live from here. Atlanta, Georgia. Tim's mom in attendance, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think she lives in Georgia, but Atlanta, right? I think so. Maybe Georgia. I think she does. I don't know. Tim's mom joining me on commentary? All right, let's see who gets this win in our dark match of the evening. The Outlaws going to be shacking up with a fatal decision. Asheville and Sean Kent looking to bounce back after the loss and emergence. But no, the Outlaws get a big win over the former champions. Our first matchup, live matchup of this live event here. Going to be the debut of Rise. We saw quite the debut from Arthur Rose on Fusion against Crow. Hard fought battle. Rose might be kooky and crazy and wild, but he certainly showed us that in ring he is not to be trifled with. Crow got the victory, though. We'll see how Rise fares. Got a couple of cryptic tweets from him a few moments ago. Going to be taking on Bloody Justice here in this one. BJ, fresh out of his partnership with MJ Warrior. Warriors just was together for a good while. Since last season, I don't know when exactly they formed. I think it was around after, I think right after Ascendance they formed. So they're together a good while. MJ Warrior released, so now Bloody Justice back on his own. We'll see if he puts over that young talent or not. Wasn't. They are Topher, and they are the greatest tag team in CMV history. Batman, what's with this guy, huh? And I gotta say, played with this guy in exhibition a couple of times. I love this entrance. One of my favorites. Very eerie and daunting as the newcomer Rise, shrouded in a smoke of red, out onto the stage. That shot right there, it's iconic. Rise lighting the entire CMV landscape ablaze as he makes his way to the ring here for his debut. Who's Pandora? Pandora's box? Is that how her career is going to end? Someone's going to put her in a box and lock it? Did I just guess the entire storyline for Pandora, Topher? Is that how it all comes to an end? Is that all you got to do to beat her? Lock her in a box? We got quite a few. I don't know if Topher is. Gumble. 50% of CMV is people from the UK. And then we got like a handful of people from Canada, and then the others from America. I think people from UK might actually outnumber those from America on the site. That filthy fucking Canada. Borton, you snow Mexican. Here he comes, Bloody Justice, saying, you want to have an eerie entrance, Rise? Watch this, fam. Hold my beer. Is Rise, is that what you heard? Rise is from Philly? Is that the word on the street? Bloody Justice, of course, coming from the Bloody Forest. Here we go. Referee rings the bell, and Bloody, right out of the gate, not even going to let Rise get his bearings. Catches him with that belly-to-belly and throws him overhead, but Rise right back to his feet. And I've seen Rise in the Performance Center a couple of times. He loves, I can tell you that right now. In a Rise match, if you don't like military presses, you're not going to like Rise, because that seems to be the vast majority of his offense. I can dig it, though. Bloody Justice taking some time to taunt early on. He's going to pay for it as Rise floors him with that Luthez and a couple of right hooks. Lifted high up into the air and back down again. Bloody Justice has never been a big man, though. He's always been smaller. I mean, he's muscular, but he's never been tall. There's a suplex release, throwing him across the ring. Rise having a tough go of it early on. Lets out a mighty roar. Does Bloody Justice. Rise taking a quick breather right back to the fray. Going to take an overhand shot for his troubles. Things not going the Youngbloods' way thus far. But up in the suplex, drops the knee down to the top of Bloody Justice's head. And now, here we go. First military press of the many, I assure you, into a power slam that time. Leg drop follows through. Stomp down onto the face by Rise now. Going to bring Bloody Justice up for only a moment to drive his knee right into his skull. As now Rise going to put more power on display. Full control currently. Sit out power bomb. The deadlift. Bloody Justice going to grab a hold of the arm. Snaps him over the shoulder. Irish whip now. Rebounds. Catches him on the rebound with a bow. Big fucking toss. Shout out to the one and only Sabo with that one. Lateral press now. Doesn't hook the legs. And Rise able to kick out before 3. How about that Enzo Amore big cast promo at a fucking Payback, though? I ain't chicken lo mein. Chicken fucking fajitas. I ain't roasted chicken with little red potatoes. Chicken chowder. That promo made me cringe a little bit. the fortune cookie line was good, though. As Rise now going to take a second. Lets out a mighty roar. The CM Universe responds. Not sure what to make of this guy just yet. Don't know what he was going for there. Looks like he's going for maybe a choke slam or something, but Bloody Justice shuts that down. Now Bloody Justice falling powerbomb into the pin. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Bloody Justice isn't done, though. Sizing the newbie up. Took too much time, however. Rise well scouted. Breaks him up with the fireman's carry. Now beating the holy hell out of him. My God. Hooks and jabs and... Oh, what is this? Rise looking to make Bloody Justice go splat with a DDT down on the apron. That apron, the hardest part of the ring. Exposed metal. Slides him back in. And we're going to try to make the pin here. I don't know if he's going to be quick enough, though. 1, 2, and a lot of time given to Bloody Justice to recuperate there, and he does. I didn't say it was bad. It just made me cringe a little bit. And it wasn't even Enzo's. It was Big Cass. This went on for a good, minute just listing Chinese foods. I thought Payback was pretty good overall. It was an alright show. Nothing special. I didn't think Alexa Bliss would win. I didn't think Chris Jericho would win either. Rise currently. Head scissors locked in. A couple of elbows get off sharp. Right to the top of the head. Bloody Justice spent his first couple of months in CMV last season as a solo competitor. Holds wins over the likes of Chris Andrews even. So he can hold his own. It's certainly been a while, though. He's going to have to adjust to being a singles competitor once again, having MJ Warrior no longer watching his back. Certainly back and forth between these two here tonight. Bloody Justice looks to bring the match to an end. Rise, making sure that doesn't happen. And now, second time's the charm. Oh, it was a military press, of course. But Bloody Justice, with a punch to the eye, going to save himself there. Rib breaker by Justice now. Lateral press again. Doesn't hook the legs. And you saw Rise picked up his leg to lift his shoulder. That's why you gotta hook the leg. Gives you a better chance of finishing things off. Bloody Justice now. Hard fought by Rise, but things might be coming to an end with the spider bomb. Or not. Rise with a rake of the eyes. Dirty heel tactics employed. I'm disgusted. Now a wrestling slam. Rise, what's he looking for? Looking to bring this match to an end, pick up the victory in his debut, of course, the military press. Oh, into a spine buster. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Rise secures the victory. Black Jock down or a Black Hawk down? I can't tell if that's a spelling mistake or not. Other way, military press spinebuster right here. Does it in for Bloody Justice, and Rise picks up a win in his CMV debut. Rise very eerily staring into the hard camera. He doesn't seem very ecstatic about that debut win. Something off about this guy. Ah, that's a good brisk. All right, our final matchup of the evening. Gonna come one that I'm excited for, honestly. I think it's gonna be a good matchup. Sarasi going to take a break from Cyborg Invitational action. Currently in second. He was in the lead going into Emergence, but after falling to Travis King now, it is the Perfect Specimen who's at the top of the brackets. Sarasi has an invitational matchup this Thursday on Reality Wrestling. Going to square off against Jaquan Shea, and that could be a very good contest as well. But tonight he's going to welcome Matt Devious to CMV. Devious's debut, a devious debut indeed. Oh, Oga, number 22, baby. Number 22 veteran, moving up in the world. I don't remember who was first. Was it Maury who was first? I think it was Maury who was in first, right? Here he comes, our first look at Matt Devious, one of the newest signings to a Monday Night Fusion. Certainly a unique look about him. I was wondering where his music was. That kind of made me jump a little bit. Coming out of nowhere. Matt Devious, perhaps with devious intentions. Not much known about this guy. I haven't seen him in the Performance Center. He's been signed for the past couple of weeks. His first matchup here. I have no information about this kid. I don't even know if I can call him a kid. I don't know how old he is. We'll just have to wait and see what he's all about in the ring. We're about to find out. Tell you he's got God tattooed right above his belly button there. Oh, Topher number 1. Maury got demoted to number 2. Certainly not an easy debut, though, for Mr. Devious. Sarasi, who since coming to Monday Night Fusion has only suffered 2 losses. One in his debut back at Dark Carnival. D'Angelo Prince was up for Match of the Year, guys. The Glammy Awards, they're still up on the site. You still have 2 weeks to give me your votes if you have not yet. I have 10 ballots thus far. Maury, Topher, J-Rod, I haven't gotten yours. Where you at, fam? The winners will be presented with their awards at Homecoming, the final pay-per-view of the year. Again, Sarasi currently in second in the Cyborg Invitational. Was first, but fell after Travis King beat him at Emergence last Sunday. Oh! Devious kicking things off with a little kick that reverse STO. Sarasi in the canvas. Devious with a quick pin, looking to wrap things up already. Kick to the chest puts Sarasi right in his damn. Devious does not want him getting up. Wow, Echo. I mean, you're up for attire, I do believe, and superstar, and something else, I think. Face, maybe? I don't know. A tweet, ladies and gentlemen, from Rise, who says, life can be sweet, life can be grand, but in all this, you must fight for what you want and rise to the occasion and make your mark. I've done that, and I will continue to rise. Coming off his debut win over Bloody Justice. Last matchup. Ooh, Gumbel's real salty right now. I think I did get your votes, Maury. My bad. I forgot. I don't know why I forgot. Yeah, I got Big Maury's votes. Are you trying to pull a Zach Payne right now, Echo? The first annual Glammys when you're right around PMing people, asking them to vote for him? Trying to pull that ish right now? Matt Devious with a rake to Sarasi's eyes. Goes for a kick to the spine that seems to just angered the masked man. A little Hurricane Rana. Got to put him down in the corner. Cheeky little front flip leg drop now. Trying to get himself amped up. Woo! And the fans reacting. Goddamn deafening in here. They love Sarasi. They love La Cucaracha. Sarasi. Seen him use this time and time again. Not looking to put that young talent. Knife edge shot. Boom! Off the ropes. The speed of light. Double boots to the temple. Sarasi ain't playing around. He ain't beating around no bushes. The master of the face buster. No! Shut down. Devious having none of that. Hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. It's Matt Devious's debut match here in CMV as a member of the Fusion roster. Putting down someone like Sarasi would be quite the boost of momentum. The mark coming into this company. And Sarasi been around as, what's this? Matt Devious with a crossface chicken wing locked in. A deadly submission maneuver. I don't think Sarasi can reach the ropes. He might be forced to submit here. It is locked in deep. Matt Devious looking for the submission. It's Sarasi gonna be forced to tap out, or can he find a way to escape? Oh, gets free. Back elbow. God damn, I'd have just rung Matt Devious's bell with that. Now, reverse STO. I thought I was going for a Koji clutch maybe. Gonna show him how to properly do a submission. So now we know, gotta be on the lookout for Devious's crossface chicken wing. Wrong time to taunt right there. Sarasi capitalizing with a Hurricane Rana off the tilt-a-whirl. That senton hit awkwardly. Like it took just as much, if not more, at Sarasi than it did Matt. Got back elbow by the newbie. Goes for a kick to the gut. Sarasi catches it though. Bad place to be right now for Devious. Able to escape that submission hold though. We're going to keep Sarasi grounded. Masked man too quick for him, though. Still can't really get a sense of Devious's, laughing at him. Sarasi says, "What's funny, bitch?" Woo! That DDT into the ring, though. Devious is taking all the wrong times to poke and prod and make fun. And Sarasi now trying to catch his breath. Matt Devious down, looking up at the lights. Sarasi best be wise to not waste too much time, though. There's that Pele kick. Busting Devious wide open. Been christened. Welcome to CMV. You're going to be bleeding a whole lot more if you stay. And now Sarasi. Got to give it a second go, but once again, the face buster attempt is shut down. Devious clutching with these fin reversals here. Does not want to take a loss in his debut. Out of the corner now. What's this? Double barrel. Bang. Boom. Knee to the side of the head. Takes Sarasi down, and now Devious just stomping on him. Like an unwanted dog. I don't know what he was going for there. Maybe another crossface chicken wing. Whatever he was trying for. Sarasi having absolutely none of it. Going for the, Pele kick again. Damn, just back and forth they go. Tit for tat. Lateral press. Middle of the ring. Will this be enough? Not even a 2 count. Get a close up there of Devious blood down his forehead. Might need to start praying a little bit. Might need God in order to beat Sarasi here. He's having a tough go of it. Sarasi, though. Hurricane Rana. Beautiful reversal. Sarasi now to the top rope. He's going to try for here. We're going to bring things to an end. Taunting, mocking, beckoning Devious to rise to his feet. Sarasi up high. Oh, the brain chop. Dang, you don't see that too often. That's some classic shit right there. And now going to target that open wound with some an elbow right to it. God damn, that's vicious. Oh, and there's the Pele kick a second time. And Sarasi says, "I'm done with you." Devious with a spectacular debut, but can't counter it a third time. Full Nelson face buster into the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Win or lose at this point. Matt Devious has most definitely impressed with his performance against Sarasi. Still somehow clinging to life. That wound getting worse and worse is kicking Sarasi like a wounded animal. Not sure what Matt was going for there. Sarasi able to reverse it, dropping him with a DDT, a reverse DDT there. Travis King is God. You got to pray to Travis King. Double axe handle. Back of Matt Devious. Sarasi seems to have picked his target. He is zoning in on it. That cut. Going ham on that head. Matt Devious, though, got to give him credit for sticking in it. Shoulder thrust to the lower spine is now he's going to put him up top. Bad place to be for the masked man here. Oh, or maybe not. Nice counter with the back elbow. Oh, that was botched. Obviously going for a Dragon Rana. Instead, it looked like it kind of pulled off like a whisper in the wind type kind of thing. I guess it got the job done. Both men late into this matchup. Gas tanks running on empty. Sarasi to his feet first. Matt Devious rises up to meet him in a third Pele kick for his troubles. Oh, Devious no-selling like a champion. Gets the boot off to the side of the head into the corner. Yet again, going to try to pull off the double barrel shot. Wha-bah! And the knee digging to the side of the head. Now Sarasi is busted wide open. Travis King's cut has gotten much worse. donning that proverbial crimson mask. Goes to the pin and nearly the 3 count. I heard the ref's hand hit the canvas for a 3rd time, but apparently that was not uno dos tres. And now devious again! Devious again! Chicken wing crossface is locked in. Sarasi trying to reach the ropes. They're right there, but he taps. Matt Devious victorious in his debut, forcing Sarasi to submit. What a match and what a win for the newcomer. Matt Devious, it was not easy. Sarasi, welcome to CMV. With quite the beating, but with devious deeds. Sarasi forced to submit. 2nd time he was caught in that chicken wing crossface. Bloodied, bruised, and all. Sarasi seems like he's hitting a rough patch here. He better keep himself back into the gear this Thursday. He's got an invitational match, a chance for him to bounce back, try and take the lead again when he goes toe-to-toe with Jaquan Shea. And ladies and gentlemen, as always, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you do follow me. Thank you for 700. Let's get to 800. Your boy now an affiliate. Papa bless you guys. Help me get there. Next stop partner. It's going to be quite a while though, but we'll get there one day. I know it deep down in my soul. Maybe I'll soon they're bringing subs to the affiliates program, which means custom emotes. Boy, what are we going to have? I don't know. One day though. One day, and I'm excited. Great Fusion, new tag team champions. Travis King puts down Reese Matthews. This Thursday, Reality Wrestling. Friday, Genesis. We are 2 weeks away from homecoming. You don't want to miss that. Join our website at communityuniverse.4emotion.com. If you want your call on the show, if you want to be involved with the community, you are more than welcome. All the past episodes on my YouTube, linked on my Twitch info. And before we go, we got one more tweet from old boy Matt Devious. He says, as your God falls, as your dreams fail, you cover your eyes and think evil does not exist, but I'm that stereotypical villain. Matt Devious confident after his hard-fought victory over Sarasi. So thank you guys, and I will see you this Thursday for Reality Wrestling.